Good morning, Dr. Underwood. How are you today?
I'm doing fine, thanks. How are you?
Good. We're here to talk about infant health, especially our babies. So let's get started with the question so much to talk about. What is the good bacteria that 9 out of 10 babies are missing, and why?
This is a bacterium. It's got a long name like most bacteria do. It's called Bifidobacterium infantis. And over the last 120 years or so, the numbers of this particular organism, it's a good bacterium. The numbers have been decreasing, particularly in developed countries. So we still see lots of this bacteria in the intestines of babies in developing countries, but not as many in developed countries.
So what has caused the disappearance of this bacteria in babies?
Well, I don't know that we have an absolute answer, but there are probably several factors. So an increase in the number of cesarean sections rather than natural deliveries contributes. Fewer women breastfeeding, more babies getting formula contributes. In addition, use of antibiotics and hygiene practices, all of those things have contributed to having fewer of these healthy bacteria in the intestines of babies.
Of course, so what can parents do about this?
Well, I think a couple of points are really key for parents to understand. Number one is we would never want a mom to avoid having a cesarean section if it is necessary to save her baby. So we really don't want people to back away from practices that we know save babies' lives. Also, we wouldn't want a mom to be feeling horribly guilty if she, for some reason, can't breastfeed her baby. So while natural delivery and breastfeeding are good options, I think there are other things that we can do to help protect the intestinal bacteria of healthy babies. The exciting thing about this study that we've just finished here at UC Davis, this was a study that I led of healthy term babies, and they were randomly assigned to either receive a probiotic that contains this one bacterium, Bifidobacterium infantis, that we know is so important, or no probiotic at all. And what we found was not a surprise initially. The babies who got the probiotic had more of those healthy bacteria in their intestines. But the part that was really exciting was even after the parents stopped giving the probiotics, so those babies only got it for 3 weeks, as long as the babies kept breastfeeding, these healthy bacteria stayed in the intestine long term in large numbers. That's really the first time that we've ever been able to demonstrate this kind of change in the community of the intestinal tract.
You talk about how important this study is, and overall, what should parents be aware of when it comes to encouraging the health of their babies?
I guess the big point that I'd like to stress is we're seeing more and more information from studies demonstrating that if babies particularly don't have good numbers of healthy bacteria, as they grow up, they're at higher risk to develop a whole variety of diseases like diabetes and allergies, asthma, obesity. There's quite a few of these diseases. We call them dysbiosis-associated diseases, meaning diseases that seem to be caused by early changes in the bacteria in the intestinal tract. And we think that's because these healthy bacteria play an important role in shaping and instructing the immune system of the baby.
Well, where can parents learn more about the results of this important study to keep their babies healthy?
Well, there's a website that describes the study. It's called evolvebiosystems.com, so that would be a good place to start.
Well, thank you, Dr. Underwood, for explaining how important this study is and explaining how important the health of our babies are. Thank you so much for joining me today.
You're welcome. It's a pleasure to chat with you.